Hi, everybody. It's Josh and Victoria from Jersey Calling.
Hi.
And we are going to teach you how to play The Broken People off of our album, Punk Rock Retirement. So I'll be teaching Victoria as I teach all of you. Victoria does not typically play guitar in the band, but that could change in the future. Who knows, right, honey? Oh man.
Sure.
I mean, it wouldn't take much for her to get better than me. All right. So we are in standard tuning, just, regular stuff. And the first chord to the song is a G chord. It's a pretty standard G. I don't play the bottom string, the high E string. So it's going to sound like this. So I've got my middle finger on the top string, and then my ring finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. Got that, honey? Top string. There we go. So that's a G. And it starts with the chord progression for the chorus. So it goes G, and then a B variation. I don't know. Sean taught this chord to me. It probably has a real name. And I just go to the 2nd fret on the A string. I keep that ring finger riding that B on the 3rd fret. So that's the B variation, and it goes. And then I just move up 1 fret to a C, and that's a C9, I think. I could be wrong about that. I think it's a C9. And that's on the 3rd fret as well. And then I come right back up to the G. So the chorus, that's the whole chorus for the song, is keeping my ring finger on that bottom, on that B string. Here's a song for the broken people who weather storms emerging unabashed. Trudge along rocky paths untraveled, and birds of fiery spirits turn to ash. Singing loud for the broken people that carry heavy burdens to the grave. Street smarts concealing armored hearts, the ones that nobody's ever coming to save. Now it goes into the so Going into the verse, like you already knew, you go to a G and you kind of palm mute that a little bit for about, I think it's like a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a C to start off the verse. I'll show you the whole verse progression, and then we'll go through the verse. So it's a C9, just like the 3rd chord from the chorus, and then it goes to a G. Now notice, like halfway through that G, I did hammer on that top string, that high E on the 3rd fret. That mimics the power chords that I did on the actual album, where I was going. I think it sounds cooler like this. Is the way I've been playing it live, and it's the way I'll continue to play it live. The C, and then G. And then it goes back to the C. And then it switches to an A minor, which is the 2nd fret, D string, and G string, and the 1st fret on the B string. So let's try and get that in there. Can't see it super well on my guitar, but there we go. And then it goes to a D, and I mute the high E. So it's just 2nd fret on the G string and 3rd fret on the B string, and then I mute that high E by barely touching it. So the whole verse is C, G, C, A minor, D, C, G, we go back to the chorus. Did you mess up, Victoria?
Yes, I did several
That's all
times.
right. It's part of the learning process is messing up. I mess up all the time. I'm sure Sean can make a much better how-to video, but here we are. We're the ones willing to do it. All right, so I'll sing with the verse 1. We'll do the chorus, and then we'll do verse 2, so you get to see the guitar changes in the actual song as I sing it. Ready, Victoria?
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with a build-up out of the chorus, so. That nobody's ever coming to save Gigi. We've gotten older, but are we growing up? We have the dreams, but can't afford the startup. Bloodshot eyes blazing over with stardust. The gears of revolution have been left to rust. We've been divided and conquered, bid against ourselves. Led down a glittered walkway to the depths of hell. Fought and lost with the devil reigning in our minds. No, we never read the contract that we finally signed. Here's a song for the broken people who weather storms emerging unabashed. Trudge along rocky paths untraveled, and bursts of fiery spirits turn to ash. Sing it loud for the broken people. They carry heavy burdens to the grave. Street smarts concealing armored hearts, the ones that nobody's ever coming to save. Living complacent in loving memory of the man I always thought I would be. Sick of dwelling in this disillusion. I'm a crisis fueled by grandiose delusion. Tell me, what's the metric of the measure of me? Is my self-worth built on productivity? Seeking out my answer, but my brain's gone blank. Searching for my sense of hope that finally sank. Here's a song for the broken people who weather storms emerging unabashed. Trudge along rocky paths untraveled, and bursts of fiery spirits turn to ash. Sing it loud for the broken people. They carry heavy burdens to the grave. Street smarts concealing armored hearts, the ones that nobody's ever coming to save. So we're just in the verse again.
Cannot play and sing at the same time. I will work on
So this is where that little walk-up goes. We were doing the verse progression up until this point over Sean's solo, which is, all up in the mealy. I don't know how to do all that.
Meadly.
Yeah, the mealy strings. I don't know.
Leedly.
So the walk-up starts at a D octave, which is the 5th fret and 7th fret, and I go. And then I go up to the E octave at the 7th and 9th fret. And then what is this? F sharp octave at the 9th and 11th fret, and then a G octave at the 10th and 12th fret, and then it goes up to an A octave at the 12th and 14th fret, and then it goes back down to the G of the chorus progression. So I'll do that really slow, all right? I'll start at that C chord going into it. Stop the first one? All right, ready?
All right.
So it's on the A string and the G string.
Don't say any of that. Where am I? 4.
5th fret.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Yep.
And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
A string. And the G string. But you want it at, you want it
man.
2 frets apart. Yep. Kind of like you're playing a power chord, but you're skipping that middle string, and you're muting it slightly with that first finger. That's an octave, and it'll sound like this one. Don't hit any other strings, just those 2. That sounds good. Yep. And then you slide up to... Oh, yep. And then 2 more. Half a step. And then a whole step again. Yeah, 3 on it.
My pinky's angry.
So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's the walk up. All right, so starting from the C again. Did I lose you again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it again.
It hurts my fingers.
I'll look at you this time. I'll look at you. Ready?
It hurts. This is...
Guitar is pain.
I'm not gonna lie. It's probably would have stopped me from playing for so long. No pain, no gain, bitches. I didn't say it all.
I mean, it's YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can curse if you want.
Snatch.
Yeah. All right. Ready? C chord. 1, 2. I'll let you catch up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope, you're too high. Yep. That's it. And then back to the... I'll do it one more time for our viewers on YouTube. But it's just something that, like, going from that C to the D octave, you're going up 2 frets, and, you know, it might take a little getting used to. I know that for me, whenever I'm learning a new song, I have to do it several times before I feel like I got it right enough. You know, because this is punk rock. We're not going for perfect. We're going for good enough. All right? So this is the bridge, which is the same as the chorus. And then it kind of rings out, and then you go back into the chorus. That's the rest of the song. So I'll just play from there, and I'll sing along with it. Here's a song for the broken people who weather storms emerging unabashed. Trudge along rocky paths untraveled, and bursts of fiery spirits turn to ash. Singing loud for the broken people, they carry heavy burdens to the grave. Street smarts concealing armored hearts, the ones that nobody's ever coming to save. Here's a song for the broken people. Sing it loud for the broken people. Ring it out for the broken people. We're the ones nobody's coming to save. So that's not on the album. That's just something that Sean and I had been doing live, where it goes a walk down from 3, 2, 0, G. This kind of sounds nice when we do it live, since we don't have the piano accompaniment all the time. So, what do you think, Victoria? You feel all right about it?
Yeah, with practice, I will get it.
Yeah, I think the hardest part of it is that.
Yeah, I can't do that. Not yet. I will do it.
That sounded bad when I was going back to it.
I may not be able currently, but I will. I will.
You guys got this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.
If I can
if
partially do it, you can wholly do it, probably.
If you want to see more how-to videos with me and Victoria of our songs and Jersey Calling, let us know in the comments as well. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you hated it. Remember, if you hated it, send it to your enemies.